Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel doing paid wristwatch reviews. What am I wearing today? Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. Now today guys, I'm doing paid review 20 SE35. And this is for Jeremy from Paris. And Jeremy sent me some massive graphics files, which means that the actual font for the email is so small. When you send me these images, please guys, 1024 by 768 is kind of the best size. Anything bigger than that, I'm going to crop anyhow. Okay, here we go. Hi Archie, thank you for your channel. I'm just reading it from my teleprompter because this is too small. Thank you for your channel. It distracts me almost every day when I have lunch at the office. I want to introduce you to my humble collection compared with yours. Here are my most beautiful pieces. I also like smaller or less prestigious brands. I've been collecting watches since I was a teenager, but I was able to get some beautiful pieces when I started working. I turned 40 this year, well done. So I am starting to take some height on make some height on the collection. Okay, let's have a look here. Watch number one. We've got a Rolex Daytona 116520 APH white dial. Okie dokie. APH is it's to do with when it says chronograph, it's the APH, it's the look of the font, hence the name, the APH dial. From an AD in 2012, I've worn this watch a lot, but since it has the ceramics, appear, no, he no longer wears it. Okay, fair enough. Watch 2 is a 116500 LN. That's the black dial. He bought this from a grey market dealer, 2017, below the current market value. Yep, that's the black one, the black ceramic. Then he has got number 3, a Rolex Daytona 116500 LN white dial. This is the Panda from an AD after 4 long years of waiting. Today it's my favorite, and I got it just before I turned 40, so it represents something for me. Okay, beautiful. Number 4, Rolex Submariner 116610 LV, the Hulk. I don't wear it. I don't like it that much. From an AD, that's why I took it. An opportunity like that cannot be declined. Yeah, definitely. Number 5, Rolex GMT Master 2 126710 BLRO. I love it, even if I would have preferred an oyster strap on it. This is the, of course, the Pepsi. Then we've got number 6, a Louis Vuitton Tambour limited edition. It's a gift from my wife who works at LVMH, so it will stay for sure in the collection. Very good, very good. And then we have an Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional Sapphire. I love it madly. It has it is a mandatory watch to have in a collection. Unworn from grey market, 30% below retail price. Very good indeed there. Then we've got number 8, an Omega Sea Master Diver 300 meter 007. Don't know why I bought this, but I did. One day I love her, the next day I hate her. Seems to be a complicated love story. He got it from an AD. And number 9, finally number 9, Omega Seamaster Diver 300 meter two-tone rose gold, Sedna gold to be precise. This is my first two-tone. I feel ready to take the step. Unworn from grey market, 30% below the retail. I have some Frederick Constant, Yama, Seiko, but we will focus on the pieces that I have described. I would be curious to have your opinion on my modest collection, and I intend to make some changes. I'm thinking of selling the Daytona. That's the double one. That's the steel bezel, the APH one. And the black dial ceramic Daytona for a rose gold Daytona on Oysterflex with black dial and the sub dials in rose gold. Also add a root beer two-tone, both from AD, to be able to get the new Submariner 41mm Kermit, which I really like, rather than the Hulk. So of course I would sell my Hulk if that helps. Do you think this would be a good way to diversify my collection? I am lucky that I could establish an excellent relationship with two different ADs that allows me to realize more value to climb in the range without adding cash. Thanks again for taking the time to analyze my situation. Good luck for the future and keep making us laugh. Well, indeed. What a super duper collection. So what do I think there? Look, it's got some really nice pieces. I can't say he's got garbage, because that's a top class collection there. You're a very lucky man to have 3 Daytonas. 3 Daytonas. Okay, so let's have a think here. What are you considering doing here? That's a good question. So the question is, what do I think of the collection? I think it's quite nice. Yes, look, even the Louis Vuitton watch. Your wife works at LVMH, of course. So she probably, you know, that tells a story. Tells a story. Okay, so what do I think? Look, it's very cool. Very cool collection. It's a little bit, how do I put this? I mean, those are the super hot models. I just hope you've got these because you love them, not just to show off with them. See, when I see these, I don't really see a true enthusiast. You know, enthusiasts would wear a Reverso. An enthusiast might have a Patek. So I got to be honest, I was curious your opinion on your modest collection. Okay, look, it's to be honest with you, it's got some amazingly hard to get pieces. So for that sort of thing, I think it's very cool. I'm thinking of selling my Daytona. That's the APH and the black dial for a rose gold Daytona on Oysterflex. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, guys, I got to be completely honest with you. The Oysterflex Daytona, if you're going to be trading both, I don't understand this. The deal, look, for starters, the funny thing is, those Daytonas you've got there, they are so strong. So I would be very reluctant to do horse deals with dealers. If you're going to go to a dealer, no. The dealers are not your friend. They are not your friend. So I'm not quite understanding here. I'm thinking of selling my Daytona 116520 and the black dials 11650 for a rose gold Daytona on Oysterflex. No, would not do that. No, don't do that. That's a dumb idea. I'd rather keep the steel. Much more usable, much more. I think it's just, I wouldn't do that. No, don't do that. Stupid. Also, add a GMT root beer two-tone. No. I would keep what you've got. I definitely would stay steel. If you've got those hot pieces, don't be horse trading them. Both from my AD to be able to get the new Submariner Kermit, which I don't quite understand. Both from my AD to be able to get the new. So what? You've got to buy the root beer and the oyster. I don't understand what you're saying there, but Forget the new Kermit. You've got the Hulk. The Hulk should be fine. I wouldn't be so superficial. That sounds very... It's not... I don't think that's really cool at all to do that. You've got a Hulk. Just be happy with the Hulk. Why do you need a 41 in there? I don't quite get it. I think for you to be horse trading in Europe, no. Stay with what you've got. Both from my AD to be able to get the new Submariner 41 Kermit, which I really like, rather than the Hulk. I think you're just spoiled. I honestly think you're just a bit ridiculous. I would stay with the Kermit. Sorry, the Hulk. Keep the Hulk. Don't be horse trading like that. So of course I would sell my Hulk if that happens. Do you think this would be a good... I tell you honestly, seriously, man, those are dickhead moves, okay? Stay with what you got. Dealers aren't your friends. Are you really good at buying and selling? I think most people, the biggest mistake they make is buy, sell, buy, sell. They every time they do it, they lose money. If I were you, I don't understand why you do that. I think you're spoiled. I think you're unappreciative. I think you are, to be completely frank with you, you're a fucking French pain in the ass. I don't know what it is with French. But man, they can be so pain in the asses to deal with. Man, just keep what you got. Don't be... I wouldn't be doing that. I am lucky that I could establish excellent relationship where, well, the dealers aren't going to do you any favors, that's for sure. I got to tell you, man, seriously, if I were you, you've got a really beautiful Rolex collection. What I would do if I were you is, if you want to sell one of the... Okay, I would keep the APH, I'd keep the Panda, and I would sell the black ceramic Daytona, and I'd get an amazing Patek, like a 5296. That's what I would do. White gold 5296. That is a beautiful, classy sort of piece. Maybe a Lange 1, a Lange 1815. That would be classy. Forget mucking around with this Rolex card game. The only thing I would do is sell. The Daytona is worth very, very big money. You've done very well there. So I would say sell that and get a Patek or a Lange. Okay, that's what I would do. Pre-owned. I wouldn't buy a brand new one. I would buy pre-owned, because unless it's an Aquanaut or a Nautilus, you've got to buy it pre-owned. Now, the next thing I would do is, what's the other thing you're saying here is, thinking of selling the two Daytona. I would sell one, the black. I would keep the other two. Forget the Oyster Flex. Nothing special about that watch. I'd rather have a steel Daytona than a gold. If you're going to do gold, you get it on the bracelet. That's the way I'd go. Forget the... I must admit, one of my favorite Daytonas is the white gold with the racing dial on the leather strap. That would be okay. But I would personally, my advice to you, keep two steel Daytonas. Maybe get rid of the black. Get a Patek or a Lange. Forget another Rolex. The other thing, you're saying a root beer. Well, I don't think you need a root beer. You've got a two-tone Seamaster. I wouldn't be jumping into two-tone. If you've got the Pepsi, you should be so grateful and happy to have the Pepsi. That is a amazing watch. Don't be flipping and swapping. Also, a GMT root beer two-tone. No, you don't need that. Forget the Kermit. You've got the Hulk. Keep it. Keep that. So if I sell, look, forget buying and selling, man. Unless you are a dealer, you're going to get skinned. I honestly would say you're better off to keep what you've got instead of trying to horse trade. Most French people, they're a bit on the arrogant side, and I can see in your email you're no different. My advice to you is, maybe if you want to sell something, I would sell the black dial ceramic Daytona. Get yourself a Patek or a Lange. What else would I do there? That's about it. I would keep the Pepsi. I would keep the Hulk. Definitely. The the root beer GMT, I don't think you need it. I'd rather have the Pepsi. I would rather have the Pepsi. If you want to improve the class of your collection, sell one of the Daytonas, get a Patek or a Lange, okay? In white gold, just very discreet, under the radar. The LV watch, you definitely keep that. Your wife gave that to you. The Omegas, I actually quite like those three. They're actually quite lovely. So I would probably say to you, long-term goals, forget adding more Rolex. I'd add some sort of grand size reverso. That's what I would do. Add a Patek or a Lange, and I'd be happy with that. Instead, the French, they're never happy. They're never happy. They're always, this and that. They're just never happy. I don't know what it is. They just don't appreciate what they have there. That's an amazing, beautiful, hard to get watches. They're not my cup of tea. Like, I kind of think the collection is a bit try hard. But I'd get a Lange and a Patek, or a Patek, a Lange or a Patek, and I would throw in a Reverso, and you've got an amazing collection. Stop trying to... You're very picky. I just reading between the lines, Jeremy. Very picky, very superficial. You know what I mean? That's kind of... I don't know whether you're a true enthusiast or just a bit of a peacock. You know, like to show off a bit and, you know... instead of being a true enthusiast. So my advice to you, stop playing the Rolex I'm better than you game. I've given you the advice. You take it or leave it. It's up to you. I've told you what I would do. It's your choice. So there you go, guys. I'm your pontiff, Paul Pluta. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some negative comments. And don't be afraid to get a paid review. Remember, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need these paid reviews to keep me full-time on the tubes. Without these paid reviews, I would sink. I really do need paid reviews. So $50 US, I'll review your collection. I'll give you my opinion. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Tell me what you guys think of that. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.